You are a highly intelligent person. I already know that. You know that you would benefit from working out, but you have no idea where to start, and you're not alone. Most people never start their first workout because they don't even know what to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, how to start, how to finish, and everything to do in the middle. And it is all going to be functional training. 90% of the population would benefit from functional training. Now, if you want to be a bodybuilder or you want to train to do a figure competition, functional training is not for you, and I'm not your girl. But I bet that functional training is exactly right for you, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why. It focuses on movement patterns. So if you think of, you sit in an office all day and you're always sitting in a chair, going to the gym and sitting down on a piece of equipment, like doing a chest press by sitting on a piece of equipment, is probably going to be counterproductive. So we focus on movement patterns that will improve your overall quality of life. Number 2, fat burning. You get more bang for your buck. So we're meshing the worlds of strength training and cardio into one workout so that you build your endurance, you build the muscle, you burn the fat, and you don't waste 1 minute of your workout. Number 3, muscle tone and density. So muscle tone is something that I hear a lot about. Like, I just want to be tone. I just want to feel tone and fit. So muscle tone and density is something that functional training 100% focuses on, that long, lean, beautiful muscle. Think of a gymnast. You will not see them sitting on a bench in the gym banging out bicep curls. You see them utilizing their body, lifting their own body weight in movement patterns. So, muscle, tone, and density. And stability. Because who doesn't want to feel more stable in their lives, in their heads, in their work, and everything else? So, functional training focuses on stability. Every workout has flexibility, mobility, core stability, balance, and strength training. So it's constantly challenging your body, which makes it plateau proof, and you never get bored. The last one, core strength. So we talked about how important this is, but when it comes to functional training, we're talking about core activation. So we're talking about stabilizing the spine and strengthening it in a way that mimics movement patterns you do in your everyday life. So it improves your overall quality of life. When you are picking up your dog food, that 50-pound bag of dog food from the bulk food store, and putting it in your grocery cart, things like this that you do every single day, it is going to make all of that easier. So it's mimicking your movement patterns to make your everyday life easier, right? Isn't that what we're here for? So I'm going to give you 6 exercises, exactly how to do them, and then all you have to do is mix and match them in a circuit, and boom, you got a workout. So most of the time I like to do 3 exercises in one circuit. So you'll set a timer for 45 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, 45 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, 45 seconds, rest for 15 seconds. So 3 exercises for 3 rounds. That 45-15 ratio for 3 rounds, 3 exercises, gives you a 10-minute circuit. So 10 minutes, that's all the circuit is. You could do it 3 times a day. You could do 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, 1 in the afternoon, and boom, you've got your 30 minutes done for the day. You do that a couple times a week, and you've got all of your workouts done for the whole week. Isn't that exciting? So 6 exercises. I'm going to show you squats. I'm going to show you planks, push-ups, board to mountain, which is one of my very favorites, wall sits, and shoulder taps, plank shoulder taps. So number 1, squats. What you want to focus on is mimicking how you would sit down into a chair. So your feet are shoulder width apart. Remember the 4 points of posture, And then you are going to stick your butt back like you're sitting down in your chair. So the weight goes into your heels and you sit it down. That's all. Squats. Planks. So you can do an elbow plank or a straight arm plank. So a straight arm plank would be like you were in the top of a push-up, and an elbow plank would be down here. So the focus is on lining things up. So your elbows are directly beneath your shoulders, your hands are directly out from your elbows. You're pushing out through your heels, and then check in with those 4 points of posture, and you've got it. And then you just hold. Number 3, push-ups. So there are a lot of variations of push-ups. Do not let them intimidate you. A push-up on the ground, a basic push-up, would be your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, fingertips spread. Check in with those 4 points of posture, and your elbows are going to go at an angle towards the back wall. So somewhere between, you don't want to go straight out here, you don't want to go straight back. So you want to go in between those 2 movements, down for a push-up. Now, you could easily put your hands up on a couple stairs, so like on the 3rd step or even on a countertop. Hands on the countertop, feet on the ground, check in with those points of posture, and then elbows, same thing. Board to mountain. So you're going to take that straight arm plank position, 4 points of posture, check in right here, and then you're going to shift your weight back. So pulling from your pelvis first, shift all the way back so that your heels are dropping down into the ground, and then you shift back to that plank. It feels so good on my lower back. That is board to mountain. So a wall sit, it is one of the best things that you can do, especially for your core. All of these things are working your core, but I really love wall sits. So you lean up against a wall, you come down so that your knees are directly above your ankles and your hips are in line with your knees, and then check in with those 4 points of posture, line it up on the wall, and hold it. When you need to take breaks, 45 seconds can be a long time. Take breaks and then come back to it. 45 seconds, and then each time you'll start to see that you get a little bit longer and more reps in that 45 seconds. Plank shoulder tap. So you're going to take a plank position again, and you're going to switch hand to shoulder. So you're going to take your hand up to the opposite shoulder, alternating sides. Checking in with the 4 points of posture, keeping a nice stable core and alternating shoulders. So you've got 6 exercises to work with. You can mix and match them in your circuits however you want to. They're all functional training, they're all full body, and I would recommend doing even one circuit. If you could do one circuit 3 to 4 times a week, if you could do 3 circuits for a full 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, you are in. You've got it done. It really is that simple. So that's where you start, that's where you finish, that's all the stuff you put in between.